Major League Baseball. Zach Plesac. On him, Danny.
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
In now, Joey Wendell. He'll get out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 7-11.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike three called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Ready now, Austin Meadows. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much. Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Yonny Chirinos.
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7, but as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Indians, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
To the plate now, Oscar Mercado. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Renfroe is right there, 1 down. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. That average way up there to start things out. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Willie Adames comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lowe. And right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. He's set the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians. Here now is Mike Zunino, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Joey Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On the ground to the right side. Gloved by Santana. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Jose Martinez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Rays strand just the 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So here's Tyler Naquin. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bouncer up the middle. Adames brings it in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. So striding in, Oscar Mercado. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. Martinez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. So here's the cleanup hitter. Hunter Renfroe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Perez is there. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. He singled his last time up. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have
missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams will be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And we'll bring up our Indians leaderboard to confirm for you that he currently leads the team in that category. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Meadows moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 8.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 2.
Striding in, Yandy Diaz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said his hitters have not been able to lay off the first pitch at all. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, it is when you're not getting hits out of it. We looked at the numbers, and they've already hit into 9 first-pitch outs in this one, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Riding in once again, Tyler Naquin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
DeShields breaks from the bag. Lifted in the air out to center field. Renfroe is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Roberto Perez. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. Joey Wendell digs in now, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Into the box now. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready once again, Austin Meadows. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And this will be fouled away. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in, Franmil Reyes. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland. First pitch of the at-bat. To short. Adames picks it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. No hits to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona in the Cleveland.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Number 00.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up to bat next to Lino DeShields. Line to the right side. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting. Shortstop. Willie Adames.
At the plate, Willie Adames. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Willie Adames is the second out in the 7th inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. High chopper to third. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
The third baseman.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz.
0-1's the count.
Fouled away. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays get one back here thanks to the last half of the 7th here. So stepping in, Roberto Perez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Brendan McKay enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Brendan McKay.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Hernandez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate now, Franmil Reyes, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Lindor rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Trevor Richards takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. In now, Jose Ramirez, and he puts it away. So now Carlos Santana, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Tribe lead this one 5-1. Oliver Perez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Perez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. And that's through for a hit. Stepping in now, Joey Wendell, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Zunino on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Up next for the Rays, Hunter Renfroe. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Rays strand a pair. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Standing in, Delino DeShields. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Renfroe is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Naquin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bounce towards the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is digging in and looking for more. Ji-Man Choi. Matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Adam Simber comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's under it. 1 out. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Indians have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Cleveland used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Zach Plesac earns the win, his 2nd, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 5 runs.